All right, I'm on hole number 9 of the 2020 Community Cup. Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. In my 77 account so far, I just shot the nice, flat, clean round. This is what we're looking for. This is the round we're looking for is like our minimum. I'm picking up the eagle on 2, picking up the eagle on 8. I got the eagles on the par 5s. I haven't got an Albie all week. And I never go a week without an Albie, so I'm okay with that. I'm all right. That I'm saving that stuff for the opening and the weekend round. I'm still dialing in a few of these holes. Some of the holes I've got dialed in, and some of them I'm still making some adjustments, and some of them I'm still trying to find out exactly. I'm setting it up so I can take different looks at it and see like changing it up a little and seeing if there's a better spot. But hole number 9, I almost got onto the green yesterday. I was a little teeny short, and from where I landed, I could have put on a little bit of overpower. Not a lot, but I could have put on some overpower. And if I get the right trajectory going, the deal about this green is that if you just barely roll onto the green, you're screwed because you can't make the putt. But if you have even just a little bit of speed when you hit the green, it slopes up towards the hole and you could end up super close. And I know that if you're playing an expert, they can get over to the other side. So their chances of getting a condor are really big. In pro, it's actually hard because the winds aren't as high. So you have kind of a less of a chance of getting a hole in one here than you do when you're playing expert because of the winds. And so in pro, you'd actually be better hitting off the island up here. You have a better shot because you can dig down in there without doing any overpower because the winds are going to be a little bit higher. But in rookie, it will be difficult to do it. But I can tell you if this shot puts me barely on the green where I can't make the putt, then I'm definitely going to lay it up in front. I'm not going to be going for the big deal. So it's going to boil down to I'm either going to end up there in my extra mile. My rapier is my backup club. And I will tell you the wind adjustments down there. Where I was at yesterday in my practice round, on one of them, the wind was, I seemed like it was stronger. And on the other one, the wind didn't play a factor at all. And it's a touchy adjustment to get that Albie if you've got to take your wedge. It's super makeable, but it's a touchy adjustment. Okay, I'm taking an extra mile and a rose ball. That's all I need. That's all I need. And opening up my pin chest. Let's get another one rolling. Get the clock started. Community Cup, hole 9. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I am using the wind, and I'm going to put on a little bit of overpower. Yesterday, I put on the amount of overpower I put on yesterday was slightly more than rubbing up against the nubs. It wasn't much more. It was just right there. It was shaking just a little, but nothing was moving faster. But today I'm going to put on just a little bit more. I'm not going to put on any more overpower. I'm not going to put on so much overpower that the needle starts going faster, but I want to be right there at the edge of where the needle starts going faster. And I'm trying to let the wind float me out into the area on the right so that I can get as much fairway at my disposal as possible. All right, here we go. Need to hit it perfect. Let's see what we can get accomplished here. Max top spin and however much side spin I can get on. Okay, the wind is going to push me 2-5 in this direction. So the wind's going to push me out here like this. And so I have some distance coming forward. So I'm going to put myself off a little bit so I can start off right there. And I'm going to put on max curl and I'm going to put on some overpower. Hit it one ring great to the right, which should not affect me on the other side. It's just about whether I overdrove this. And I had plenty of room there. I'm still going to end up short in front. And I would rather come at it. Okay, here's the deal. If you're taking, I would rather come at it where you fall down onto the green on the right, because then you're going down the hill and it'll roll you down towards the cup. Because if you come at it from the bottom and you come out there on the green, it's not going to roll you towards the cup. You're going to roll out into this area. Whereas when you come out up here, it'll roll right down to the cup. But as far as chip goes, I can tell you that the chip from the bottom, from the left down there by the sand trap, is a whole lot easier than the chip from the right. So, like if you're trying to get on the green, it's better to be on the right. But if you're trying to do the chip, it's better to be on the left. And this chip has been driving me freaking crazy all week. It's like, I'm like right there on it. And I'm definitely staying in the cup. If I hit this perfect and it misses, and I'm staying in the damn cup. And I hit that great to the left. That's going to miss great to the left. Wind was a factor on that one. And if I would have hit it perfect, I would have missed the hole. That's what I'm talking about. The wind is affecting it from that spot twice as much. That chip shot is crazy. Woo! Got in the hole, first Albie of the week. But I'm telling you, that wind adjustment down there is just driving me crazy. I mean, let's think about that. The wind's blowing in this direction. Here's the cup. Here's the flagpole. So normally when I'm in those distances like that right there, I think of half of the cup as 4 miles per hour in wind. And I'm a little far back. So you're almost in that range where you're like half, 3/4 of your wedge, where maybe the ring adjustment should play into it. And so I set myself up so that I was right about here. I still had a little teeny window on this side, because yesterday I was actually a little bit closer than where I was, and I set it up right on the edge of the cup. And the wind did not play any factor at all, and I hit the edge of the cup and just swirled around it. Because wind didn't play any factor at all. I hit it perfect and went right where I aimed it, and then the deal. So today I'm like, okay, I'm not going to pull off the cup. I've got a 2.7 wind or whatever that wind was. I'm going to hedge my bets, and I'm going to do half, maybe 2/3 of the way to the edge of the cup. So I'm still leaving a window here. So if the wind didn't play a factor, a perfect goes in and a great to the right goes in. And I missed completely on a great to the left. So I ended up right here on this side of the flagpole, halfway on the other side of the flagpole, on a great to the left. So that means a perfect would have put me off over here, and a great to the right would have put me way the hell off. So the only chance I had there of making that shot was a great to the left, because this 2.7 wind pushed me what I would consider the 4 right there. So I think the wind adjustment down there is going to be super tricky, and I'm not sure that we can like dial in so that we're in exactly the same spot every time, just because of run out. I'm not sure if we can always be in the same spot, but I will tell you that the shot from the top coming, if you're on the right hand side coming down to that cup, is, and I've been ending up more on the right because I've been really trying to get on, because I know if you're on the right hand side and you can see right in front, like rewind the video and look, and right in front of where I was at, it drops down onto the green. And if I can catch that slope, I will roll down towards the cup. But if you're on the left hand side, you have to actually fire it up to get up there, because it's flat in front. And so that Albie's going to be, it's just not going to want to give itself up, or I'm going to have to start hitting to the left and just bag trying to get on and one. Because that wind adjustment right there that's the first time this week I've gotten, and I would consider that luck, because that wind affected that ball a lot more than what I was anticipating. All right. That was the qualifying round in the rookie division. And I, to be honest with you, I got exactly what my goal was. My goal was to come in there and shoot the minimum score, and I'm thinking of the minimum score as 14, and pick up one hole. And I really wanted to pick up an Albie for tiebreakers. So I wanted to be at -30 as like what I'm considering as my building spot. That's where I'm building it up. And this hole right here is the hole that breaks my heart, because this is the hole that I really want to pick up that one. And then I'm leaving this Albie on this hole, and I'm leaving the other 2 Albies to try and get me above 30. But I really want to get all eagles on all the par 4s. So going into the qualifying round, this is the score that I really wanted to go in with. If it would have been better, fine. But my goal today was to standardize the minimum score, make sure that minus 14 was in the bag, and then start to dial in some of these holes to try and pick up the 3 that I'm looking for in the weekend round. And just picking up one today and putting myself in the positions that I did. If you've watched all the videos, I was in really good spots in a lot of these, still making some slight little tweaks. So I'm really happy with where I'm at so far in the week. And I think as the week goes on. So tonight I'll play my out account. I probably won't post the videos for the out account. I'll just sit down and watch TV and play, and I'll record them. So if I get some spectacular shot, I'll voice over and load it up. But I think you guys have a pretty good idea of where we're at. I will keep working as the opening round comes, and I'm gonna try and do my opening rounds on Thursday and get them out of the way. That's always my intention, but it doesn't always work out that way. But there was my opening round in my 77 account. Thanks for watching and have a great time. I am. Let's see here. While I got you here, hold on one second. Hold on. Let's go to my library here. Go to Oddot. I am 15 viewers away from 600. So if you're out there, if you're watching the videos and you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 600. All of these marks, when you get to 100, 200, 500, 1,000, I mean, all of these marks are huge. My goal is to get to 1,000 so that I can start mobile streaming. I could set it up in my office so that I could stream, but I'm not always at home when I play. And I really want to set it up so that I can mobile stream and then I can do some dual streams. I have friends who are streamers. Hammer and Hank, if you watch my channel, and my whole goal is to help you. My whole goal is to show you how to safely put your ball in the perfect spot every time so that you've got that perfect shot coming in to pick up those. And I will tell you that as the week goes on and my progression goes, or I start to dial it in, Hank has that stuff worked out at the very beginning of the week. Dale Appleby is also a really good friend of Hank's, and he plays a little different, but I will tell you that I've watched his videos and I've picked up some stuff from him, and he also, and me and him have a lot of stuff in common as far as like how we play and how we approach the deal, fairway to green, and we always, trying to be safe and picking the right stuff. And we both like max overpower hooks. We come at them totally different, but there's other people out there. But if you're looking for, like those fine-tuned numbers, and you want those fine-tuned numbers right now, and you use the app, like if you use the Golf Clash Notebook app, both of them use the Golf Clash Notebook app, and they can help you out with the Golf Clash Notebook app, and the numbers there. And then hopefully I can help you like always get in that spot, or picking ball, picking club, how to set it up so that you're in a good spot. But trying to get to 1,000 so that I can start doing dual streaming with those guys. But 600 is a big number. So if you aren't a subscriber, please subscribe. If you know somebody who plays, or if you're in a clan and people are looking for help, maybe I can help them out, and I would appreciate it. Thanks for watching.